Hello guys, and welcome to another episode here on Primecraft. Shush you, Portal. Well, I hope you're alright guys, I hope you're alright. Over there you can see my horsey. His name is Sleipnir, which, if you know your Norse legends, is the name of the eight-legged horse of the Norse gods. So there you go, Sleipnir. He's fairly alright, he's fairly fast, so he can be Sleipnir for now. Now you look at this, I built a tree! And incidentally, if you are interested in building trees like this, actually it looks fairly alright, to be honest. Even though it uses different materials from what I would normally use. But that's for a reason. It uses spruce, and then some vines, of course. If you're interested in building a tree like this in survival fairly easily, please check out my tutorial in the subject. Yes, but the reason I built this tree is because this is a shop called Unbroken, and basically it sells podzol. I was lucky enough to find a mega taiga, so I'm selling 32 podzol for 1 diamond, and I have sold a bit, so that's all good. I've been away for a while, so this is why I've been backlogging a bit. So I'm sure you've understood that. Hey you. Yeah, so the exchange is working fine, by the way. I don't know that it's that popular really, but it's there and that's good. And we have some new stuff as well. Here's a map of the realms. Up there is our base. Hey, go bear somewhere else. And we have trend space here with a monorail. Start with a monorail. It's gonna go, if I understand it correctly, all the way to people's different bases around here, around spawn. And so that's gonna be good. Got no idea what's up here. I haven't really explored that much on this map yet, but I did make this one yesterday of our little place. Yeah, so I've been away on holiday. We went with a family down to Devon. Met up with my wife's sister and her family and so on. So I think the kids, they played with their cousin, and I think they had a really good time. I had a good time. I feel slightly refreshed, but slightly off Minecraft. You know, when you haven't recorded for a while, you feel kind of, it feels kind of funny to start again. What's this though? What is this? Well, this is a tower. Yesterday when we came home, I just had this massive urge to just go on and build something, so I chucked up a tower, and this is the result. I think it looks really good. So we're gonna have a look at this, but I'm gonna first of all tell you what we're going to do today. We're going to, if you look around here, I've placed out some markers over here and over here. And so we're going to continue expanding our little starter house with things like a stables over here and a storage room or a shop over here where you can do your all your crafting. What I also have already built is this, which is the food storage and the nature drop storage room. Basically it's the kitchen. It's a house on stilts. Let's go down and have a look, in fact. Because obviously in the olden days people would have built food storage on stilts. In fact, they did build them on stilts because, man, there's a lot of animals interrupting our recording today. They would have done that because that makes it less likely that they get bad stuff in their food, such as mice and stuff like that. It's easy to keep it dry as well, which is important for food storage. Yeah, so this tower has 2 levels. There's this here level, which is sort of not very high at all really, but it's a good little vantage point. You can stand here with your bows and shoot at Trend when he's out and about, and but maybe you're better off doing that up here actually, because then you might actually reach it. Let's see if I can reach his base from here. I don't think so. How's that? Went out of render distance, so maybe we'll have to test that out. But my alternate plan as well is that once I get an elytra, I should be able to launch myself from here and pretty much get anywhere in the vicinity. Yeah, so that's what I have been doing, and that's what we're going to be doing. And these two houses are going to be in a similar style to the food storage and our house and the tower. So that's going to be all good. And then the next thing we're going to do as well is we're going to start with this. And this is, I've already started a bit to test it out. This is going to be like a stone wall surrounding the whole area so that we are safe from mobs and the like. See, it can't be like this, for instance. I think I ran out of stone there. So that's another thing we're going to do. We're going to build some more of those trees. That tutorial, by the way, is for gnarly oak trees, or gnarly, I suppose it is in English. And they use, I see you, I see you, I missed you. I didn't actually miss you, but I did miss you with my arrow. Anyway, yes, so they actually use oak logs and oak leaves in the tutorial, and that's what we're going to do as well around in this area to lighten it up a little bit, because it's quite dark with this spruce. Yes, and because I moved out the food storage, I've been able to actually free up a little bit of space around here, so that we now actually can walk around a tiny bit in our cabin. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna sleep and gather some resources, and then we shall get on with I think the storage first of all. Alright, so one of the things that I don't have a lot of is cobblestone. So I actually contacted one of the guys on the server and asked if I could buy a double chest of cobblestone for a couple of diamonds, and Brummy, that was. And he delivered them for 4 diamonds, so I'm very happy with that. I'm very pleased with that. Now another thing that has happened while I've been away is that we now have an Enderman farm. So I've stocked up on some ender pearls, and that's all good. So this is going to be the storehouse. Now the idea of this is in a way it's a bit similar to what the exchange is like. So there's going to be chests there and chests there, but they need to be trapped, and there and there, and then same on the other side, here, and also outside of them, but they're going to have to be trapped. Right, so that's going to be the storage. So this is going to be the wall, and then we're going to have sort of similar style to that on the outside, and similar style to the exchange on the inside, I think. And then hopefully, because we have a little bit of a wider gap here, we can have something like a crafting station in the middle here. So then you can reach, or maybe we'll have one crafting station here and one crafting station here. So you can easily reach a crafting table from anywhere in the house. Basically, we're doing a cobble box as usual. So it's going to be like this, and this is going to be the entrances. I'm not sure. Actually, I might not need an entrance there, or an exit, as it were. We'll see. We'll think about that one. We'll see about that one. That is not correct. So there's a zombie nearby. I think he is probably here underneath us, right? Because we have here a spawner. There we go. Spawner in our midst. I have no dirt. I'll sort it out later. Yep, so here we go. That's the base of it. Let's grab some logs. I think we're gonna end up maybe 5 high, because we want to have 4 chests high here. So that's gonna be 4 times 8. So 32 chests. That should be alright, because we also have the food storage. So let's see, we'll pillar up like this and see what that looks like when we are done. Alright guys, we have pillared up a little bit, so it's looking alright. I think we need to look at it closer, but I need to go and get some food as well. And I also realized I hadn't actually shown you what this looks like on the inside. We have some different categories of stuff here, and then there's also an attic with some more stuff, and then we can cook up food here. This is our finished food goods chest, and also this one. So whenever something is cooked and we don't need all of it, we can just chuck it in there. And then we have our fish and meats in here. Don't have much of that, although I think I have quite a lot of fish. And then our fruit and veg here. Ooh, I have some lag, server lag. Then up here we have various chests going around here. We have saplings over here. Ingredients, so things like eggs and mushrooms and stuff like that, that can't be food on their own, but that can be food. Oh, I don't need to have apples in there. I'm going to change that. If you cook something with them. We have dyes over here. Yep, I've been to the end. And then this is not used at the moment, but we do have our chemical ingredients here, so I'm sort of starting to save up stuff like that for later on in the game as well. So let's see, I think there are 8 lonely apples here. Let's make that 19. And then let's go out and have a look at this. What it looks like. Okay, I certainly need to... You know what, it's really cool with this. This tree is just... it's sort of my first gnarly oak. I'm gonna show it to you in a minute. But it's really cool how that sort of hides part of the building. So we'll try and keep that tree. This is actually just an oak that happened to grow very large, and then I added some more stability to it at the bottom, so some more logs basically, and it fits in really well actually with the rest. Yeah, I think we can go with this, and then we can make 5 high or 4 high chests, which we can choose later. We can choose that later, right? So yeah, I'll get on with cobbling up. And I usually, when I do these houses, I just start with cobble, and then I add other things later. So then we'll go around the house and take some cobble away, replace some of it with mossy stone, and some of it with gravel even, and some with andesite. And normally I would also replace some of it with smooth stone, but I don't really have a silk touch pick yet. Great, it's raining. Wow guys, that was some crash I had there from good old Java. And it turns out actually that my computer was in dire need of upgrading, or my operating system. I had to do no less than 252 Windows updates. And yeah, actually that reminds me, I might not have told you this, but I've gone back to Windows for my games. I still use Linux for everything else really, but I'll tell you what made me go back. So I now use Windows 8, by the way. I'll tell you what made me go back is World of Warcraft is coming out with a new expansion called Legion, and I'm very much looking forward to playing that. However, with Linux it was possible to play it. However, as soon as they made an update to the game, I had to go through a long list of things that I had to do, and sometimes that just involved reinstalling the whole game. So for that, and you know, I just don't have time for that sort of stuff. So I had to unfortunately succumb. Also, I'm getting a lot better performance on Windows for my games because of the graphics card drivers. They are just made for, pardon me, they're just made for Windows, and you know, just perform a lot better. So yeah, that's me succumbing to the commercial interest. So yeah, that's me succumbing to the commercial interest of Bill Gates or Microsoft. Well, you know, what can you do? Actually, since the crash, a lot of time has passed. So I finished this box a whole night. I've just gone up again for the new day, and I've been in there mining yesterday a bit, and I actually have this thing now. So I went ahead and got myself some smooth stone. So that's great news. That means we can, you know, mix some of that in here, as well as andesite and gravel. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, so this box is done. The next step really is to start decorating the outside. So I think, let's see, we have the feet here are wood and the feet here are stone. And they're wood there, so let's try this anyway. Let's see, I think this will be the best way. Right, so we'll go around and do that. If I can place them correctly. Let's see. There we go. Right. And here. Right, and then, so that's the thing. And then we will go around and we need some fence. Is it night already? I swear it was this morning. Time flies. Let's see here. Maybe that. Oh, I already had some, didn't I? It's typical, so we'll go around and do that with the stairs, and then we'll chuck these here. And actually, because we're now doing this model, we're gonna place them here as well. And then we will place torches here. Like that. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Bedtime. And I'll do that and I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to take you down, tree. I don't know if I've shown you this on camera, guys, but this is how I sort of decorate my, or break up the wall. I try and do patterns to a certain extent, so I think of it as cracks in the wall, or like, yeah, ores in or veins in a piece of stone or something like that. So I would start with something like this maybe, and say, okay, so the stone is crackulated a lot here. In my head, the gravel is the most destroyed stone, and then that's followed by andesite, and then it becomes smooth stone because it's just yeah, you know, all the, it just gets worn down, right? So it starts with a piece of gravel there in the corner, and then 2 pieces of andesite, or 3 even, and then it ends up with some smooth stone. And so then from here it can go maybe that way, and so we will have more andesite like that. And then so that's sort of the pattern, and then I go and randomize it a little bit. So I put in maybe one there and one there, maybe another one there, and then that's done. So I go with mainly andesite, but some smooth stone. You know what? This should probably be smooth stone. Some smooth stone and a tiny bit of gravel. That's the idea. And yeah, this is what we're sitting with at the moment. It's fairly, it looks, I don't know, it looks good, but it looks quite similar to the other 2 builds. So you know what, I'm just gonna crack on with it and get it finished. Morning coffee. Alright guys, so let's have a look then. This is pretty much finished now. It needs some more detailing, but basically it's finished. So we have basically a little bit of a larger version of this house. The main problem with the facade here is that this area looks a bit plain at the moment, so we'll need to fix that somehow. I think we can use these supports here in the same way that we probably used them here. Huh? No, we didn't. No, because here there is. Yeah, we need to do something with these supports. In fact, let's do that now. Because I have something of an idea, I think, for that. Let's see. Let's make a tree. So what if we take that down and put those there? No, 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 no. That's not it. Yeah, I'll have to figure something out for that part. Let's maybe put cobble there. No, it looks too heavy. So let's go and put some cobble walls, which I don't have on me. And let's see. Yeah, I don't like the angle that creates. I wish these zombies would shush. So how about we do one wall? Oh. No, no, no. Like that. How's that look? From here it looks alright. Let's see. Give me those, please. I'm not out of spruce yet, but I'm getting there. Yeah, okay. Yep, we can do that. Just basically place a stone wall like that. That might be part of the solution. There might be something else we need to do as well. But anyway, so this is the front. I mean, it fits in really nicely. When you stand here, I want it to look good, basically, and it does look good. So that's mission accomplished, right? And now if we go in, I've started putting chests in, decorating in here. I went with beams here. Now what that means is that we can only have 4 high chests, chest columns, because obviously this is a full block, and I tried to sort of replace that block with a stair and stuff like that, but it just looked like this thing is floating, so we can't do that. We're gonna have to do 4 chests, but that should be more than enough for this place. And I really like the way the slabs and the logs interact here. It looks great. Added a big window here. Big window. It looks good from the other side, so that's good. And there's an attic here with another window, another 2 windows, and we can have more chests up here, you know, for junk chests, basically. So there we go. Obviously off camera I will mark this up and move all the stuff over here and fill in these chests. But yeah, I think we're done with this build for now. The last thing we need to do is we need to add a little bit of a path over to the house. Because I mean, this is where you would go mostly. So this is where the grass will be trampled up first. Yeah? Oops. Let's maybe not destroy the train. And I suppose we need slabs here, yeah? Like that. So now we can go here. That needs to go. Become a path. Yep. Yep. Let's get on with the stables. Now, stables needs to be 3 high in the back. I think it is. That should be sufficient. And then we're gonna have a slab roof. So let's see, let's have some stone slabs first. And slab, and we go up like this. And here we go back to cobble, right? Yeah, I think that's right. And we fill this in. Oh, that's floating. Interesting. Or actually, the way to do it is not that. I'm pillaring with all sorts of stuff now. I don't know what's going on. The way to do it is to do this. Right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or so high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. So let's do that. All round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hip. It's like some sort of weird dance here. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. And then, obviously, we're gonna have 1, 2, like that, isn't it? Oh, that's too high. It's gonna be like that. Have some fencing for the poor horses, yeah, and yeah, we're gonna go all around with that. It's gonna be great. So let me sort out some basics for this, and we will be right back. Alright, so we have some sort of start here for the stable. So there are some things that bothers me. So, oh, I wish you would shush up. Right, so in the interior, I mean, the walls here are nice. I like it. It's just cobble fences, cobble walls, and then spruce fences. And then spruce fences for dividers between the various horses. And I really like this area here. Because I've been thinking about two different slants to the roof. This here is a much milder slant than the back side here. I think we're gonna go for the steeper slant like that. So that's fine. Now the real bother here is this here. Why is it suddenly turning into wood there? It shouldn't do that. So let's try and put a log there instead. That would be here, I think. Then we have this thing poking up, so that's the, I mean, yeah, that looks a lot better. So if we raise all these by 1, that's fine, but then we need to think of something to do with the roof up there. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the stables, really. Let's go for we're gonna go for the steep slope, and we're gonna have to poke these through, and maybe, I don't know, maybe, hey, maybe we can put some ornaments on here. I don't know how that would look. Let's try that. And I'm out of logs. I need one more log. Please tell me I have more logs. In the old storage. Oh yeah. We got logs. We got logs for days. Woohoo! I got a melon. I think it was, yeah, Brummy got me a melon seed and a cocoa bean, so that was very nice of him. Actually, I need 2 more logs. I'm being silly. Or 3, but anyway, we got logs. We got logs for days, so that's fine. Alright, so like that, and then we'll go with a steeper slant, so we'll take this down. Yeah, and the fact that I got a melon seed is actually quite important, because we're gonna soon, in a couple of episodes, start with some villager trading. And so we need to set up an extremely efficient melon and pumpkin farm. So that's awesome stuff. That's why I have this temporary little patch here as well. So actually, let's see. That's a melon thing. Let's make this a melon thing as well. Let's make all these into seeds for now. Although I am digressing. So, yep, let me finish up these stables, and we'll have a look at the base as it stands. Right guys, I think we're almost there. Almost there. So the stable's looking actually good. I do have some problems here though. I'll tell you about them, right? Okay. First of all, I don't really care for how the log shows through here. But I can't put a half slab there because if I put a well, I could put a half slab there and there, but if I put a half slab there, the roof looks too fat from the side. So that's a thing. I've done some work with beams on the outside of the roof here, which looks great actually. And the reason I chose to do that is that I needed stairs here all around to make the gable, I think it is in English. That's what it is in Swedish anyway. Gable, the side of the roof, and then I needed those to be hidden. That cobble needed to be hidden. Oh, let's see if we can. Are you a poor jumper, Sleipner? Well, I'm a poor jumper. There we go. Yeah, I needed those to be hidden, so I just covered them with more slabs, and then that sort of gave the idea to do the beams like that. So that's one problem I have. The other problem I have is this bit here. It looks a bit too cobbly, to be honest. It looks a bit too cobbly, and sort of it's not formed. It's not shaped the way I want it to be shaped, really. So yeah, but we'll try the stables out. Let's just put Sleipner in here. You happy, lad? Happy, lad? It's looking around. It's looking at me as if I'm a daft date. I've sorted out the floors in the stables as well. It's heavily trampled, basically. There might be some soiling going on. Who knows? And we'll, when I have a bit more wheat, we'll sort out some hay bales and stuff like that as well around here. Yeah, I think he likes it. I think he likes it. Let's grab Binky as well here. Binky, incidentally, is the name of the horse, the Death's Horse in the Discworld books. So you can look at that if you are interested in such things. Obviously we need to have some pathiness going on here. Like that maybe. Alright. We'll see if I can think of something else for this bit here. But other than that, I think we are done. So that looks like that. Alright, I'll give it a bit more thought, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, my solution to the cobbliness here was to add more cobble actually. I added a half slab here to sort of ease the transition between these two parts. And the same obviously on that side. I think that's sort of the best I can come up with for the moment. I did exchange this one block for mossy and this one block for normal stone. That might help, but we'll see. We'll see if I'm happy with that in the end. I might go and fiddle with that off camera a bit. But you know what guys, that's what we got time for today. So let's have a last look at these two buildings, and we'll call it an episode. So here we got stables. There's Binky and Sleipner. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's good. It's good. It's not perfect, but it is good. And looking from our vantage point here, it sort of ties this area together very nicely. The stables does, so that's good. And then this is the storeroom. A bit plain maybe on the walls, on the side walls, because they're fairly big, so I might have to work a little bit more on them. Actually, you know what, I have an idea already, so let's okay. I know, guys, I said it was the end of the episode, but you know, we gotta try these things when we can. How about having a pillar like this, maybe, and bringing out the stairs like that. Yeah, I think something like that we will do. Maybe like that. And then those two. That is obviously... Oh, crikey, that's smooth stone. And let's see, do we have any andesite in the wall? I don't have any andesite on me. Let's just make it cobble for now. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hello. Hello. I'm trying to build here, mate. Yep, so... Yep, and the backside looks really good, I think. It looks awesome with the slightly larger windows. And we'll add the pillar on this side as well, I think. And then on the inside, this here has... Wow, that zombie spawner is really active. I probably need to go and light that area up. Yeah, on the inside here we got the storage room with the attic. Looking all fanciful. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today, alright? I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, feel free to subscribe and like and comment on the video if you have any further suggestions on the build. Okay, we need to get out of here because this is just ridiculous. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Next week, by the way, it's time for some more Osiris. I'm very much looking forward to that. I like this switching these things up between Osiris and Primecraft. So we have had 2 weeks of Primecraft now, and so it's going to be 2 or 3 weeks of Osiris coming up. I'm very much looking forward to that. But for now, guys, thank you for watching, and bye-bye!